2 points that I can bring up immediately, and if anyone else here on staff wants to bring something else, that's fine. One of the things that was mentioned earlier, if you open this weir under, say, drought conditions, and our canals are lower than normal because we can't always bring the water in. If we can't get it from the big regional systems, such as South Florida Water Management District, they'll cut us off. Okay, there's certain degrees, like the 1 in 10 drought, things like you may or may not have heard. But if we get into that kind of situation, they will regulate us and keep us from pulling water into the system. That in hand is going to allow our table to drop. When that's happened in 07, I think when we were down to like 14 feet above sea level, we should normally be at 15.5, 16. So having said that, I'll get there. I'm trying. If this gate's open like this, what's going to happen is the elevation here, let's say it's 14. And let's say that you're supposed to be at 15.5. That water's going to come right into us because we're lower, as Ron said earlier. So that's one reason. The other reason is you're not meeting water quality. The reason this little triangle is upside down and built the way it is, and I've just mentioned it briefly, and I'm not going to get into the science of it, but the idea is that obviously at higher elevations, more water is going through that notch. And as you go down, there's less area, so there's going to be less water going through that notch. That's called what we call a detention curve. Point being, you're keeping the dirty water on the lake side, your community, and not discharging it into ours, because we are waters of state, Class 3 waters of state. And there are certain nutrients and other types of things that have to be paid attention to that come into our canal system. So the water quality is the other major issue. Did I hit you right, okay? Because this will exceed that water quality. We get into this 1 inch in 24 hours, and that's how we engineer size these notches and things of that nature. But again, that's far more information than you probably want to know.